What is going on, guys? My name is Suti. Welcome to this FIFA 17 passing tutorial. I'm well known for my tiki-taka. This video will not be about tiki-taka actually, but it will be about a lot of great passing methods. For example, of course, the new threaded through ball, when to use it. In some situations it's a lot better than the usual through ball, so I'm going to explain to you the difference and when to use it as well. But also this year 1-2 combinations are back, guys. They're better than ever. Do you remember on FIFA 12 the 1-2 combinations between the two strikers all the time? They're back on FIFA 17 and I'm going to explain to you how to do them as well. Let's go. For an amazing FIFA 17 squad, link is in description for cheap and safe coins. And do you want to play against me? Get a gameplay analysis for personal FIFA lessons, link is also in description. Let's start with a new pass in FIFA 17, that is the threaded through pass. So what is the difference between a regular through pass and a threaded through pass? Well, you can see it on screen now. The red arrow is a normal through pass and the green arrow is a threaded through pass. All you need to do for a threaded through pass is hold the R1 button or RB button on the Xbox, and then your player will do a threaded through pass. What we can do with this, we can exploit the pace of very pacey players much more, like you could have seen with Douglas Costa in the last section, because we play the ball much more in front of them. The thing I love about this kind of pass is a normal through ball we will give the red pass, but if we do a threaded through pass we will give killer passes like these, and this is a game changer move to give those killer passes which we do need. Especially for players with a lot of pace like Gareth Bale here, the threaded through pass is going to be the solution to open up the defense. For lob passes, the radar is the solution to know when to use it. If there is a player behind him on the radar, it doesn't matter, as you can see in the red space, but what does matter is the yellow space in front of him. If there is space in front of him, you can use the lob pass button. That is not a lob through ball, that is the cross button. If there is space in front of the player, if you see that on the radar, you can use the cross button. Why? Because the player who will give the pass will notice that there is space in front of him and he will give a kind of low pass to him and he will control it with his feet or with his chest anyway, so there won't be any header with the guy behind him. So if there is space in front of him, the player who gives the pass will notice that and he will give the pass into his feet, and there will be no header competition with the player behind him. Think quickly, what would you do in this situation? Now you know. We can also use lob passes in this situation of the build-up. In the midfield, try to find the player in the center of the midfield with space and just play him a regular lob pass, that is the cross button. Almost time for those new 1-2 combinations, but first the driven pass. How to do the driven pass? Hold the R1 on PlayStation, that is RB on Xbox, and simply pass. What is the difference with a normal pass? The driven pass is much quicker. Use it here already. We passed that first pass with a driven pass, therefore he had more space and we can set up a nice attack. Unfortunately it was offside, but it was a nice finish with the chip shot there. But the main advantage for driven passes is this is the best tool for reaching the striker. If I play a normal pass, Boateng will probably intercept it, but the driven pass is the tool to reach the striker, and again, nice finish with the chip shot there. Finally, 1-2 combinations, they are back this year. How many times did you score with a 1-2 combination on FIFA 16? Don't be ashamed, probably not a lot. That's because they are not that good last year. But on FIFA 17 they are back. We all probably know how to do a 1-2 pass. And the difference is in the way Ronaldo accelerates after producing the 1-2 pass, and look at how hard he is actually sprinting. That wasn't in the game last year. If you do a 1-2 pass this year, they are going to sprint like crazy all over the place. And did you notice this? Probably not. This little move. All of the best pass I can give now is this one, but this extra spread is going to open up the angle, is going to improve the timing, and make sure to notice that as well, to get that timing right, to get a better angle for those through passes. It's in the details passing, and I'm going to show a couple of more examples about that. But here we can see what was in FIFA 12, 1-2 passes between the two strikers. That's maybe why two striker formations are going to be nice. And here you can see again using face-up dribbling to get the timing and angle right to give the best through ball possible. But I can see on FIFA 17 how two striker formations are going to be OP again because of these 1-2 combinations between the two strikers. And here again we used face-up dribbling to get that timing and angle exactly right. Last section, guys, the layoff pass. Basically, if you want to pass a ball to the side, you should use a through ball, which I call a layoff pass. You will pass the ball in front of the player instead of straight into his feet, and therefore you will get much smoother attacking play. Let's think quickly now. What would you do in this situation? Probably a regular pass to Modric, right? Well, I'm gonna play a through ball. He gets the ball in front of him, and directly after the first touch, he's gonna be able to shoot. So the layoff pass is a huge difference in getting your attacking play fluid and getting those goals. That's the end of this video, guys. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. My name is Suti. See you next time.